Starting to see some movement of the robotic arm. HTV configured for free drift. Robotic arm closing into HTV about 4 meters away. Heading in for an early capture of HTV today. Arm is 3 meters away. HTV now confirmed in free drift. Arm is 2 meters away. Stand by for contact. One meter from capture. Arm is over the pin. Good trigger. The snare is closed. Standing by for confirmation of capture. And we have capture confirmed, 7:13 a.m. Central Time. HTV and the International Space Station were 260 miles.
Post-capture reconfiguration. It was an honor for Expedition 63 to be part of the final HTV mission, a vehicle that has contributed so greatly to the International Space Station program. Congratulations to our friends and colleagues in Scuba.
And Chris and Ivan, congratulations on an excellent job capturing Kanatori. From the first arrival of JAXA's HTV cargo ship on September 17, 2009, this invaluable resource from our Japanese partners has delivered vital supplies, experiments, and new batteries to extend the life of the station. Today's arrival of the final in the series of this genre of HTV vehicles marks a transition to a new and even more capable vehicle in the HTV-X, which will soon make its debut. We congratulate our Japanese colleagues for a magnificent chapter in space station history and wish them all the best in the next phase of resupplying the International Space Station in the years ahead. Chris and Ivan, please stand by one as I hand the comm over to Nemo.
Chris, Ivan, thank you, spasiba, and arigato for the great work. I'd like to echo Leslie's words and relay the message from Tsukuba in Japanese. クリス・イヴァン、キャプチャーしてくれてありがとう。コウノトリに関わったすべてのメンバーが今日無事に9号機が ISS に到着したことを大変喜んでいます。初号機から10年以上にわたりコウノトリの運用を支えてくれた宇宙飛行士、ヒューストンの管制官、国際パートナーの皆様全員に心より感謝申し上げます。コウノトリ9号機ではバッテリーなどのシステム機器、各国の実験機器や生鮮食品を輸送しています。また ISS への最終接近時には将来の自動ドッキング実証に向けてワイルドミッションを行い、コウノトリから撮影した ISS の画像データを伝送することに成功しました。コウノトリとしては9号機がラストフライトですが、さらに能力を向上した次世代の宇宙船 HTV-X を開発しているので楽しみにしていてください。これからもより一層我々の絆が深まっていくことを期待しています。ありがとう。Thank you again for your great work, Chris and Ivan.
ありがとう。
This is Mission Control Houston. HTV-9's flight to the International Space Station is complete. Capture was confirmed at 7:13 a.m. Central Time, 8:13 a.m. Eastern. The station and HTV were 260 statute miles over Tanzania in Africa. You heard congratulatory words from Chris Cassidy as well as Leslie Ringo, the Capcom here in Mission Control Houston. This is the final flight of HTV to be captured by the station's robotic arm. The next generation of HTV will dock to the International Space Station. You also heard some congratulatory words in Japanese from Norishige Kanai here in Mission Control Houston, a veteran JAXA astronaut that flew to the station on Expedition 5455 back in 2017-2018. With HTV's capture now complete, the 4 tons of cargo will be maneuvered to its berthing position on the nadir-facing side. That's the Earth-facing side of Harmony. Control of the robotic arm has been handed over from Chris Cassidy, who used the station's robotic arm to capture HTV today at 7:13 a.m. Central. Robotics officers on the ground will work together to maneuver HTV into its berthing port. We'll bring you some live coverage of berthing and the activities there to officially mate HTV to the International Space Station via berthing for the final time. Again, the next generation of HTV spacecraft will dock. You can tune in at 8:30 a.m. Central Time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern to tune in to our coverage as we take you through the installation of HTV to space station for the last time. HTV